Good evening. We have a very excited group of musicians here, but probably is not as excited as those of us who have been looking forward to the performance for over 2 years. So if you're here for our orchestra chorus concert, you know our kids have been working hard, and I will tell you, hearing these bands come together after having a year, many of them virtual instruction, coming back together and being able to play in person in unison, I think you're going to be impressed too, so enjoy the show.
This is our first in-person band concert since winter of 2020, so it's really amazing just to see everybody back here again. And what's equally amazing is that we have such a full program. So the last 2 years have been an incredible, it has taken a lot of perseverance to keep this all going, and that's because of basically everybody doing what they need to do. So I always love to think of South Brunswick as like such a great example of like what happens when everybody's on the same page, when the community comes together and does what's right for everybody. So really excited. This is our 4th grade band. This is our first official concert on stage. So it's hard to believe it's been less than a year since they've been playing, and they are doing a phenomenal job. So we're going to get started with our concert with a really, really popular tune that you probably already know, which is called When the Band Goes Marching In. And it is the theme from When the Saints Go Marching In. And what's really awesome is it features every section. You'll get to hear them play solo twice, so you can hear the sound of each instrument. So it's a really, really fun song, and I know you're going to love it. Also, just so you know, we are recording this back here as well. There will be a video link that will be shared with you in case you have family members that weren't able to attend. So, really, really awesome job. Our second song is a really, really fun song. We like to mix up different styles. So this is going to be a rock and roll style song, and some of you probably have heard it if you're into football and other kinds of sporting events. This is called Rock and Roll 2, the Hey song. And this is a crowd participation song. So I need you guys to help us with the Hey song. The kids, they're going to be doing it up here. They're going to do the Heys, but I need you guys too. I want everybody to hear us all the way to middle school, all the way across Route 1. So when I turn around, I go like this. Da, da, da. Hey. Yeah, that was pretty good. Let's try again, right? Da, da, da. Hey. That was good. So again, this is a really famous song from the 70s, and what's really impressive is that this song, I just kind of threw it at them last minute. So they've only spent about 3 rehearsals learning this song. So that says a lot about the work that they put in this year and the skills that they have developed. So here we go. This is the Hey song. It also features on drum set. We got Autumn back there playing the drum set. And here we go. All right, you're all in. You're in the band. You made it. You made it. That was perfect. So, our final selection for our 4th grade band is a really, really difficult piece. And I actually heard it for the first time working with the Central New Jersey Honors Band for middle school. So this is a really challenging piece that they have really, really stepped up to the plate and put their skills on display. What makes it so challenging is that, unlike the last 2 pieces we have, the flutes may be doing this, and then the trombones are doing that, and then the percussion is doing one thing, and then flutes are doing another, clarinets are doing another thing, so there's all these moving parts that come together. And the piece is called Dragon Slayer, so it literally is supposed to be the musical version of what would be like to be a dragon slayer. So there's loud parts, exciting parts, and then there's parts that the dragon slayer gets calm and thinks about his family before he goes into that final battle. So here is Dragon Slayer. great first concert right there. Such a great job, fourth graders. Amazing. So what we're going to do now, we're going to transition to our fifth grade group. So the mats are not where we had planned. So let's, fifth grade, you're going to stand up. And let's just step back a little bit off of the mat. And fourth graders, you can stand up. Clarinets, you can go ahead. You're going to make a nice long line down there. Yeah, go ahead. Percussion, come on, let's go, percussion. Go, go, go. Anthony, go ahead. So this is our fifth grade band, and again, I I am so grateful for them. These are all pretty much players that either started just this year. How many people started just this year? How many first-year players do we have? So we have all these people who just started this year and were able to catch up with their peers, again, in a year that was just against all odds. And then everybody else learned how to play an instrument completely separated by miles and miles of fiber optic cable. And learning online was probably the greatest challenge of my teaching career. And for them to have thrived, to stuck with it, I'm just so grateful for your support as parents and for their perseverance. And if this is any indication of what kind of people they're going to be, when they face a challenge, they push back, and that's what we need in this world. So I am super proud of them and the progress that they have made against the most difficult of circumstances. Some other schools, literally, their programs were completely wiped out, and we have a completely filled stage right now. So again, this is 5th grade. We're going to be playing 4 songs for you today. We're going to start with a song called Ritual Dance. And Ritual Dance, again, is a lot like what you would expect it to sound like, except it's like 4th graders. Let's be respectful, please. So, a ritual dance, this is kind of like an outsider perspective, as if you were walking by the woods one day and you heard this strange music, and you looked in and you saw this insane ritual going on. So it starts out with a big crescendo. That means that we start quiet and we get louder, and then by the end, the ritual is in full display with all of the different moving parts. So here is Ritual Dance. Again, really awesome piece. Our next piece is a really popular, a popular piece from a very famous movie franchise called Harry Potter. And this song is called Fawkes the Phoenix. And Fawkes the Phoenix is actually more of an important part to Harry Potter than a lot of people realize. In fact, 2 of the feathers from Fawkes were made into 2 very important wands. One of the wands went to, does anybody know? Who knows? What? Voldemort, yes, Frank Riddle, what am I talking about? Yes, so one went to Voldemort. Who did the other one go to? Harry Potter. And Fawkes the Phoenix was a pet of Dumbledore. So this is a really cool song. And what makes this really awesome is that it is in what we call 3/4. So that means instead of 4 beats, we have 3. and that changes the feel to the song. So this is Fox the Phoenix. So this next song we're going to do is a pop song, and this is one that we, again, I think we kind of got through a lot of our music earlier than expected, and I just kind of threw this one at them just to see what would happen, and they did a great job. I think we've had 2 rehearsals maybe to do this song. So again, the pop songs are a little different than some of the band songs that we do because they're kind of recreating what would happen vocally. So that changes the way the song sounds. We also have on this one on drum set, we have Ariman back there playing the rock drums to get the groove going for us. So this is High Hopes. So our final piece is definitely one of my favorites. This is I think our most complicated piece that we've done so far tonight, and it features a lot of stuff going on in the percussion section. We got a ratchet back there. We got Arnav switching from ratchet to timpani in the middle of the part. We have, where's Samita? She's playing some interesting pieces of metal back there. So a lot of different things. This piece is called Mechanical Monsters. And the idea is that every instrument is a different piece that fits together to form this big machine. And what makes it complicated is that there's not a lot of repetition. The eighth notes that happen in this song, in the main theme, never lands on the same beat. So it really keeps the players on their toes. So this is our final song for the 5th grade concert. It's called Mechanical Monster. We have one final transition to our last group, which is jazz band. So we're going to be actually, I think, what I want you guys to do, people that when you leave the stage, we're going to actually sit back in the empty chairs there so we're not all clogged up in the front here. Okay, jazz band members remain on stage. Please watch the risers. Here we go. Thank you. get one more round of applause for our 4th and 5th grade band. So the band that's up here now is our jazz band, and this is an audition band for students who, at the end of the day, they come up and they say, "More, please. I would like more." And again, just like our play this year, we weren't able to do after-school clubs until the very, very, very kind of last minute. And again, our South Brunswick students stepped up to the plate and did the impossible. In 7 rehearsals, we were able to learn 3 different songs, and not easy songs. In fact, one of them was a completely new style of music in jazz. So lots of incredible work done by all these students, which this group actually features 4th and 5th grade, and they just did a great job this year getting it all together in as short a time as possible. So our first song is more of a traditional band song. This is called Comet Ride, and it's a really fun song, and again, it's a pretty literal title. The idea is like the musical version of what a comet would be like. So you're going to hear kind of a big slow opening. Then we have a very difficult tempo change where we change speeds right in the middle of when we're playing. And then, again, there's a lot of dynamics where we have louds and softs. That's kind of the hardest thing to do in music, especially with young players. So this is Comet Ride. Okay, our next tune. This is one that This is one that really takes all the players into new territory, into different styles and different kinds of feels. And one of the biggest things that changes in this song is that we're going to have people taking solos, and they are improvisational solos, which means they're given a certain set of notes, and then they get to choose how to present them to you right on the spot. So we have a bunch of people that are going to be taking solos in this, and this is called Banky Pants Blues. So blues is basically the foundation of American music. Blues went on to lead into rock and roll and jazz. So I love the fact that we are playing what is kind of authentic American music. And again, it's really difficult because all of a sudden, the 8 notes that they're used to playing, on the page, they look like they're supposed to be even. But now, the style requires them to have a different kind of feel as well. And for them to have gotten this all together this quickly, and jazz is not easy. So again, this is called Baggy Pants Blues, and will feature a bunch of soloists. I'm going to try to get the mic to all of them, so you're going to see me run around the stage a little bit. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, so this is Baggy Pants Blues. Also, you have to count the gas off differently too. So our final song, this is again, this is a pop song, and I really like it because it kind of fits the occasion. And the song is called "We Are Young," and the chorus of it goes, "Tonight we are young." So the idea is like this is a really cool moment, especially for fifth graders. This is kind of. I think you all are sort of realizing that childhood is starting to come into the rearview mirror, and they're moving on to be teenagers. Yeah, I heard a gasp across the crowd. It'll be fine, don't worry. So, again, this song's called "We Are Young." Thank you again for coming out and supporting us. It's so awesome to see everybody back here, and really pleased with how all the kids did this year. It was a really challenging year, and they acted like it wasn't even a big deal. So, I really appreciate it. So this is "We Are Young." So again, that concludes our concert. I want to thank everyone for coming out, and again, for sticking with us all throughout COVID and all of the last year, with quarantining and masks and everything. We should be really proud as a community with what we're able to do. And just definitely got a big shout out to, you probably have seen some of the thank yous going through here, but I want to make sure everyone gets shouted out. Every night when all these chairs get set up, our custodial staff is incredible here. Never do they ever give us anything but the best. It's always ready to go, so we really appreciate that. I'm also extremely thankful to have an incredible administration. We have Principal Jamie Macaron here, who's been awesome. We also have Lisa Rogo's not here. She's healing up. I know she would be here if she could. And then also someone who's not here, who's literally running around to 4 different concerts. Robert Sears, who is our music supervisor, who just does he bends over backwards. He literally is dropping off cameras, picking up cameras, making it happen. So thankful. A big shout out to all of my 5th graders. You did it! Round of applause for 5th grade. What an amazing journey. I'm extremely fortunate. I get to have them from all the way from 3rd grade all the way up to 5th grade, so we have an awesome journey together. 4th grade got one more round. We gotta get through next year. But thank you, 5th graders. Amazing work this year.
I didn't want to miss the opportunity. I was afraid he was going to let you go before I could thank Mr. McDonald. He was telling you about the kids rolling with it and just taking anything he threw their way. And one of the things I really appreciate about him is that he can't get enough. And so the jazz band started without me even realizing it was starting because he wanted to do that. And so, you know, our school is better because of the music program that he has helped us to build with this band program. And he puts his heart and soul into it. We're so grateful to have him. So thank you to you.